Hi everyone, this is Dee. I wanted to share with you today covered tins. The inspiration was Francesca at Junk Journal Joy. She had done these. And today basically I want to go over the Christmas one with you. These two are also two that I made, and I'll do a separate video on these. There are stuff in them, but I'll show these later in another video. This is what I wanted to show you today or share with you. It is a kit from Melissa at TheFabricPath. And I know you've heard me talk about her, and I've done a couple of videos on her items. But she had this kit in her shop, and I loved it. So I usually volunteer to do a sample for her. So she sends me down a kit, and it's just a lot of fun to do. I really enjoy it. So she sent this down to me. So as soon as I finish this video, this will be shipped back up to her. But I wanted to share it with you because I think it turned out really cute. Melissa lays out her fabrics so well in her packets. I mean, they're beautiful. These are the scraps. These are the leftovers. And she includes, little... one little charm, the snowflake, and these little rhinestones, and here's a bead, and here's another little Christmas decoration. And she gives you enough to do, excuse me, the outside, and then the little booklet that's inside that I'll tell you about. But this is leftover, so there's ribbons and all kinds of different things in here. So there's enough to do probably another one. Or add this to some fabric that you have. But she's got netting in here that I just love this stuff. And there was another one in here that I love. But anyway, this is kind of what you get. And again, this is the leftovers, but it's a lot that she includes in the kits. So this is what I've done. The kit will come with a tin. And what we did is I had sent her up one of these. It was actually, I believe, one of my ones with the doilies on it. And then she had the idea to try and do the Christmas kit. So you get the tin, and we collaborated on a booklet inside. So she isn't, I believe she's going to include a 2-page little booklet. And it's got the front and the back, so there's 4 pages. And she sells larger ones in her shop, which I think are doing really well, but really nice wool felt that she includes. So this one's landscape, I call it, like an album. So I'm going to make this one up. And then probably for myself, she was kind enough to send me a booklet. And I already have these tins, so that's this. This is what I came up with her kit. I love these little gnomes. Came with the pom-poms, comes with 3 buttons. And then the other charms that are in here in the booklet, I went ahead and put in that I had in my stash. The bulb pin also I had. And then she included these little silver beads, so I used that. And then I added an additional 3 buttons on the other side. So I thought it turned out pretty cute. I really like this. I might have to order a kit for myself. Make myself one. But it's held together, or closure is a magnet. So it stays. It's a hidden magnet. And basically what it is it's not glued underneath. It's only glued right here. This section here is glued. So this is the layout that I did. I tried to do something pretty simple, not a lot of complicated stitches, something that's quick, something that you can finish right away, and then I just enclosed it with a blanket stitch. You will see the stitching on this side. I tried to be as neat as I could, and I'm okay with it. I think it's kind of neat. So that is this. And what I had done was, I like a little bit of bulk or thickness when I'm stitching, usually. And this all the more so because it was going to wrap around. So I had some cotton batting. Got it at Joann's. And excuse me, it was this thick, and I thought it was too thick. So I just went ahead and separated it and pulled it apart. One of them is kind of thin, the other one is a little thicker, and I used the thicker one. I just like that feeling of the weight and sewing into something. So that's what's between this and the muslin that Melissa gives you in the kit. Okay, she always includes muslin in the kits. So that's this. I thought it turned out pretty cute. I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. But anyway, it's just fun to do. So this is the inside of the tin. And what I did in the tin is I went ahead and covered it with scrapbook paper. Just kind of finishes it off. And it just looks nice when you open it and you take the little journal out. Okay. I put a closure on this journal because sometimes I get carried away and it got a little bulky. So this was the cover. Again, something very simple and everything. And I used a vintage button. And it's oversized, but I love that look. And it needed some green. A lot of this is red, so I decided to put that green button on. It closes by just tying this string that was in the kit also. Okay. The cross-stitch little piece was in. It's got little silver trim that came with it. And I put this crochet trim on it to finish it off. I wasn't going to put anything hiding the stitching from the front cover. Whoops, from the front cover. But it bothered me, so I thought I'm going to clean it off. So I just took a piece of fabric from the kit, and this is actually glued in. It's with Fabri-Tac. Because otherwise it'd have the stitching like this. And I was okay with it, but, excuse me, I found it a little distracting. This is a charm that I added to this page. This is crochet trim that I had. And I just went ahead and folded over this fabric to this next page. That's another tree charm that I had. And then what I did was, again, I thought for speed, is I just stitched through the whole thing and caught the back also. Okay. And then I added this just to kind of break up that black. I added this little trim piece as a little short page. And then here's the other side. This piece came with the kit. It almost felt like a tablecloth. I didn't sew down the bottom, so it's the sides and the top. And then I put green French knots on it just for a little added interest. But I like that as is. This fabric came with the kit, the deer fabric. And then I had this little deer charm, and I just added that. I thought that was cute. And added this little bit of Christmas trim. And then this is, of course, the same trim as in this middle here. And it just fit the page perfect. So again, it hid the stitching on the back side and back cover. And it fit perfect. I didn't have to cut anything with the width, just the length. And that's the back. So this just ties. Probably what I could have done too, what you could do is just do one string and just kind of loop it around like this to close it. And it just fits in here. And then it closes. I actually had to take some charms out because it wouldn't fit in the tin. I just kind of made it a little bit, the charms a little bit too much. So that's this. Okay. Thought that turned out cute. I want to show and share with you one other thing when you put charms on, just an idea, is this little silver part right here. It's actually a part of a fishing. It's not a lure. It's, I'm not sure what you call it. It's in fishermen's tackle boxes. And basically what that helps you do is it helps you spin this charm. Not that you want to spin it, but sometimes they don't lie flat. So, you know, it's sticking up and then you can't get it to lay down. Well, this will help do that. Let me show you the bigger one that I did. And I didn't put it in here because it was a little too much. Let's see if I have it. Oh, here it is. I used a bolt pin again. And I added several charms on it. And they won't lay flat by just putting it on the bulb pin. But by adding that little tiny fishing thing, I got it off Amazon, it will help, turn these and make them lay flat. I really like that. They have all different sizes. The box I have has an assortment. They have one even smaller than this in the box, and then they go larger. But that's just a little tip. Again, it helps make things lay down and be flat so that you don't have to worry about them kind of turning on its side or anything. Okay, so that was one I was going to add. I might just throw this in the tin just as extra. But I thought that was cute. I just wanted to share that little tip with you. But check Melissa out. She has a lot of nice things in her shop. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.